Okay. So, Donna, is there a quality that you would like to have mastered, that you feel like you have a burning desire to do that, and we could check and see if you have mastered it in a previous incarnation?
I think I love to scuba dive. And so that's something I would like to master.
Okay. All right, we're going to get centered. And I'm going to do all the centering tests, palm down. And does that lock or unlock?
Locks.
And palm up.
Unlocks.
Good. And collarbone points on one side with the flat fingers, one side at a time.
Lock.
Okay, and the other side.
Lock.
Okay.
Lock.
Okay.
And lock.
Okay, and I would like to have you look at this X.
Lock.
Great.
Unlock.
Hand over your heart, add a hand over the heart.
Lock. Unlock.
Say, I am centered enough to test accurately.
I am centered enough to test accurately. Lock.
Locks, okay, great. So I want you to muscle test. In at least one past life, I have been an expert scuba diver.
In one past life.
At least one.
In at least one past life, I have been an expert scuba diver. No.
Okay, well then we're not going to do this protocol for that because you've got to master this lifetime. You haven't done that before. So
Okay.
Think about something else. What else would you like to really feel comfortable and adept with?
I guess probably healing others.
Healing other people, okay? So muscle test this. In at least one past life, I have been an accomplished healer of other people.
In at least one past life, I've been an accomplished healer to other people. I get a lock.
Okay, and then let's see if you've done that more than one time. I have been an accomplished healer, and you know, if you say you heal others, it's automatic you had to heal yourself too, because you can't really heal them until you heal yourself first.
Right.
So I have been an accomplished healer in at least two past lives.
I have been an accomplished healer in at least two past lives. No.
Okay, so we have just one, and so that's the one we're going to look for.
Okay.
One past life. And I'm going to follow my positive past life protocol here. Would you muscle test? We have permission to do this positive past life right now. It's in my highest good to do it right now.
Do we have permission to be able to do this positive past life right now? Yes.
Okay, and double check. Working with this positive past life right now is not in my highest good.
Working with this positive past life right now is not in my highest good. I get an unlock.
That unlocks. And so we know you're testable because you get opposite things on opposite questions. And for viewers that might be watching this, normally you'd be doing it with someone who doesn't know how to muscle test, and so you would test them or surrogate test yourself. But since Donna is accomplished in muscle testing, she's going to do her own testing here. Next thing, we're going to ask for some spiritual help. We call a pyramid of love and light around this room. That's a four-sided pyramid of golden light above ground, and a mirror pyramid going from the ground down beneath the ground. And over this golden octahedron, that means 8 sides, 4 above, 4 below, we ask to have a crystalline octahedron of clear white light. This is actually a crystalline octahedron of clear white light with a golden capstone above and below. We ask for help from the angelic realm, Archangels Raphael, Gabriel, Ariel, and Uriel at the sides, Archangel Michael above, and Archangels Metatron and Shamuel at the point beneath the earth. We ask to have that around you and I here, around all the other students that are on this class, and around anyone listening to this if they go on the internet and hear this recording. We ask to have it around that past life healer and anyone else involved. We call the guardians and guardian angels for everyone, but only beings that are working 100% for love and light. We ask for a band of warrior angels to surround us to keep us safe while we do this work. And we ask that only what's in the highest good of everyone and everything would come to pass.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. So in that past life where I was an accomplished healer, that lifetime was male. Muscle test this. That lifetime was male.
Okay, that lifetime was male? No.
That lifetime was female.
That lifetime was female? Yes.
Great. I want to know how long you lived in that lifetime. In that lifetime, I lived at least 20 years.
In that lifetime, I lived at least 20 years? Yes.
At least 40 years.
At least 40 years? Yes.
At least 80 years.
At least 80 years? No.
Okay, at least 60 years.
At least 60 years? Yes.
At least 70 years.
At least 70 years? Yes.
At least 75.
At least 75 years? Yes.
At least 77.
At least 77? No.
Okay, at least 76.
At least 76? Yes.
Okay, so you died at 76 years old. That sounds like a long and full life.
Yes.
I want to know where this happened. So first thing, test this lifetime happened on the planet Earth.
This lifetime happened in the planet Earth. Yes.
Okay, it happened on the Western Hemisphere.
It happened on the Western Hemisphere. Yes.
Okay, it happened above the equator.
It happened above the equator. Yes.
Okay, so it happened in Central America.
It happened in Central America. No.
It happened in North America.
It happened in North America. Yes.
Okay, in the part that's now Canada.
In the part that's now Canada. Yes.
Okay, so Canada. And I want to know your date of birth.
Okay.
In that lifetime, I was born at a BC date, a before Christ date.
Okay. At that time, it was a BC date? No.
So we know it was an AD date. I was born at least 1000 AD in that lifetime.
I was born at least 1000 AD at that time. Yes.
Okay, at least 1500.
At least 1500 AD. Yes.
At least 1700.
At least 1700. No.
Okay, so it was 16 something. At least 1650.
At least 1650. No.
At least 1630.
At least 1630. Yes.
At least 1640.
At least 1640. No.
Okay, at least 1635.
At least 1635. Yes.
At least 1637.
At least 1637. No.
At least 1636.
At least 1636. Yes.
Okay, so you were born in 1636, lived 17 years, so you died in
76. 76 years.
76 years. Yeah, I'm sorry. So you died in 1702. And that, wait, 1712. 1712 in that lifetime AD, up in Canada. All right. Now, hands over your heart. Go to the happiest time in that lifetime when you were born in 1636 in Canada and you were a very accomplished healer. What was the happiest time for that lifetime?
I'm not getting anything.
Okay.
I think it's kind of being in nature
Mm.
and fields and flowers and trees and just being within nature.
Okay. And that makes a lot of sense because in the 1600s, what would a Canadian healer be healing with? Penicillin? Nope, it hadn't been invented yet. What would they heal with?
Herbs,
Yeah.
the flowers, the nature.
Yeah. Yeah. So that she loved being in nature.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And let's ask, what name would she like us to call her? And the very first name that comes to mind will be the right one.
Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. So let's just check in with Sarah and see, was she a First Nations person or was she one of the white settlers?
White settlers.
She was a white settler, okay. And I'd like you to go now to a felt sense of how it was for Sarah to be out there in nature, in the fields with the flowers and the trees, and to be able to use those helpers from nature to heal people. How was that? How did that feel?
It felt very good. Felt good, peaceful, rewarding.
Okay, now here's an important question. How did Sarah know which flower or which plant or which tree would heal somebody?
I think she tested on herself.
Ah, okay. So she had an inner knowing of what was right and what wasn't right. She could just feel that inside. So she did surrogate testing by how it felt in her central
And
core.
I think she worked with the animals too,
Ah,
to
okay.
sort of see their reactions to what they ate.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So she was a dietitian also.
Just an observer of maybe, if she saw certain animals and how they healed each other by what they ate.
Ah, okay. Yes. Yes. I've heard that if a mama bird's baby has an eye problem, she will go pick a strand of an herb called eyebright and take and rub that strand over the baby's eye, and that heals it.
Mm-hmm.
And someone asked, well, how does the birdie know what to do? Well, said when she flies over a field and needs eyebright lights up.
Mm.
So she gets the one that lights up and uses that for her baby. So when Sarah went out in the flowers in the fields, how was that for her? Just get a little more about how did she know that was the right thing that somebody needed?
I think she had help.
Okay.
I think she asked.
Okay. And did she ask the plants themselves or did she have a spirit guide?
She had a spirit guide.
Oh,
She asked some of her spirit guides to be able to help her choose the right plants.
okay. So she asked for spiritual help. Was she a soul detective? I guess she must have been because she knew that there was help available and she used that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think we're ready for step 8, to anchor that. Tell her, Sarah, I want to have that intuitive knowing and that connection to my spirit guides to be able to be of service to people, to know what's the right thing for them at the right time. So ask, is she willing to let you stretch out, get that felt sense of that inner knowing and that connection to spirit guides, and
Yes.
to just download that into your body through your head, through your third eye, through the throat, into your heart right now. So just pull it in, arc it over. And from your heart, send it down to your solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, and anchor it down into the earth. How does that feel, Donna?
Feels good.
It does.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. So would you give thanks?
I give thanks to my Sarah
Yes.
for passing on her knowledge
Yes.
of healing.
And to her spirit guides and to the angels that surround us, Raphael, Gabriel, Ariel, and Juriel, Michael, Metatron, and Shamuel, our guardians and guardian angels. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And with that, we close our octahedron. And let's do a final grounding where we stop on the earth and say the Hawaiian word for earth, which is ba. We're going to do that 4 times. Ba.
Ba.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Donna. I'm going to stop the recording here.